guys, Dating Dragon here. Today I'm covering up another build. This one is Uzi Does It. A build that is associated with two weapons from the Uzi family. The Uzi and the Micro Uzi. And along with a perk deck that I never really played much at all as much. And it's the Kingpin perk deck. So for this one, I'm just gonna look over the weapon first. So the first up, I have the Micro Uzis, being I prefer the Kimbo version of the Micro Uzis over the regular Uzi, mainly because of its high rate of fire. So I have the custom barrel, the spring suppressor, a concealment boost, and the micro laser. And my secondary is, of course, got to be the Uzi. And with the following attachments: the silent death suppressor, the concealment boost, the tactical foregrip, compact laser module, and the folded stock. As for my skills, of course I have the Combat Medic Basic, so I was able to, so I could get the other skills: Quick Fix, Ace with Upper Ace, and Inspire Ace. Always gonna have Inspire when you're playing Death Sentence 1 down. Sable Shot, so I have the extra skill points I have spare. Then, of course, in the Enforcer and the Tank Sub-Tree, I have the Resilience Ace, Transport Basic, and Shotgun All Basic. And I have the Scavenger Ace, which should help a little bit of ammo pickup for the Kimbo SMGs, which I'll explain later. And the Tactician is Oppressor Sub-Tree, I picked Study Grip Ace, Lock and Load, Surefire, and Body Expertise Ace, just to make a fair effectiveness for my SMGs. And goes on the R for Dodger Sub-Tree, I can get Duck and Cover Ace, Parkour Basic, so it gets some extra speed, Inner Pockets for the Concealment, Silent Carrier Sub-Tree, I have the Second Wind, followed by Optical Illusions Ace, so I get the reduced concealment, and plus the Professional, so I can increase a bit more my stat of my weapon with suppressors. Low Blow, so I can get crits, and then the Fugitive under the Gunslinger Sub-Tree. I just get Equilibrium Basic, so I can get the Akimbo Ace, so I can get reduced penalty with the stability. Not only that, but giving more ammo for the Micro Uzi. And then the Revenant Sub-Tree, I get 9 Lives Ace and Swan Song Ace. Now, I didn't get Fiend Death, as my luck with it is just way too much. But another part of me is saying, if I keep using this, I pretty much rely on it way too much, so I'll try to. Plus, I want to use my other skill points, so by removing Fiend Death in my build, I probably have enough to get by Expertise and a few others. Now, of course, and my perk deck I'm gonna be trying is the Kingpin perk deck. And these are mainly the description and stats, so you get a lot of health. You get the exact same amount of health as you do with the muscle perk deck, but in order to get health back is different, which I'll explain as we get into the game. My crew management pretty much stay the same like every other build, except I have stick to Reinforcer, so I have the extra more health. My melee weapon of choice is the Buzzer, and my equipment of choice is the First Aid Kit. Without further ado, I will show you how the build works in action.
on the rat's identity, but I do...
Now, the reason I didn't have the Jackable Trace Ace is mainly because I just don't have enough skill points to get along with the medic bag. And plus, if I take those skills, then I probably reduce my DPS a little bit if I don't have body expertise, at least Ace, because without the SMGs with crits, it's just not enough to dish out in survivability. And yes, I don't have a weapon to have a tool to take out other special units, usually shields, but mainly I'm just gonna flank around. But with the Kingpin, it should help me a bit in the fight. And as for the reason why I picked up micro Uzis, I already said before why I picked up micro Uzis in my Kimbos rather than the actual Uzi is because the micro Uzi are devastating close quarters, which I find every Kimbo SMG is. And since it has a high rate of fire and it's lots of ammo, the downside when using a Kimbo SMGs is they don't have a high of a very good ammo pickup, so
finally, we're going after the rat. The fate has screwed Hawks. Wants to screw us all. Time to put him down.
So that's why I picked the Uzi.
It's a dirty job.
Because it has good ammo pickup, and plus it's more accurate than the micro Uzi.
And somewhere in there, the rat.
So the Uzi complements pretty well with the micro Uzi's close quarters. For his Uzi may have a lower rate of fire, but does hit targets very well at long range.
Camera. You're in. Next step is get inside the mansion. But watch out. All the doors and windows are tied to an alarm.
Now, I don't have a Joker's kill since I don't have enough skill points, so...
See if you can find the alarm box. Once you go in, it's gonna go off pretty quick, so be ready.
Got it.
The alarm, guys. It's on now.
FBI ready teams are on their way. Those bastards were on standby in the nearby houses.
This is it. Down on the ground. And don't get out.
Stay alive. Bob will drop the land soon.
There in 2 minutes. Split clouds here.
Watch out. Bulldozer.
Wow, that dozer came in fast. So I mainly use the Uzi to take out a few of the nuns units, you know, the weaker cops. While I use the micro Uzi, the Kimbo ones, for special units. That way I can conserve some of their ammo pickup.
Here they come.
Just 1 minute more, guys. Got this bucket of bolts pinned.
Damn. Snipers are setting up around the perimeter. Watch out and only go outside if you need to.
I'm there in 30 seconds. Time to ready up.
Here's a rat. Hey! President gets here!
Put the thermal lens you used to get the panic room open.
Stay together! Here's the first aid kit! Come to me, oh shit! Taser!
All right, got a turret rolling in. This situation is about to change.
Taser!
Yeah, at the first glance when I started using Kingpin, I was just only using it to gain health back. I did not realize it makes you immune to all damage for 6 seconds if your armor breaks, or at the moment when your armor breaks and you start using it.
Japanese sniper! Yeah, but... This is about enough.
You did good, fellas, but no time for relaxing. Get the job done. We're making good progress, so get cracking.
It's a bulldozer!
We got bad cops moving in. Real bad cops. Keep your heads down.
I got the bulldozer!
No useful for a while, but now, adios, clown fox.
It's a thing! I put down the taser. Kill the medic.
Watch yourself.
And the medic is normal! I got the dozer! クソドリルめしゃぶりよったなはよ直さんとわかったKill this here!
All right then, I will slit your fucking throats, you fucking clown assholes!
And almost like every other build I did for Descent,
You got a shield!
I pretty much play what I know what I'm doing. So this build may not be for you, but it's probably it for everyone else who, for some people who can play Time Fleet.
Disable the drill, guys.
I feel some shit!
It's a shame we have to part this way. You were good tools, I'll give you that. But in the end,
I'm on!
just tools.
Hey, motherfucker! Put him out! Kneel down! Put on your gun!
I have a surprise for you. Pull him back.
Good work, fellas. You're clear. We don't have long until the next assault, folks.
God, I hear all the bulldozers are moving around the house. Feels like there's a dinosaur just running around in this map.
You think I'm scared of you? Fuck you.
Got the taser!
Fuck you.
Got the little bastard, dirty bastard! Give me a very bad. Here's the first aid kit.
Yeah, I probably should have used the micro Uzi for like a cluster of enemies. Oh god, that's two.
All right, guys, get that door open. Let's see who's in there.
Alright, I can finally see why the Kingpin user are afraid of the green dozers.
I got the number! First aid kit here! Dozer out!
Say hola to
The rat.
Can't see shit, can't see shit.
Hector's the rat.
Alright, not bad.
That's why the FBI knew all about Mendoza's secret bag. Because this damn hardliner was feeding them information.
Expect me in 2 minutes. Flying fast as a shark. Corner.
For every bag of evidence you secure, I will provide compensation. CrimeNet needs to be protected.
Kill the man! See you soon!
With you in a minute. I can see you in the distance.
Dozer out! On it!
Thirty seconds, guys. Make sure you're ready.
Surprisingly, the Uzi is very effective. Despite being a
Taser!
low rate of fire SMG, it still excels.
Taser! Taser rat!
I mean, that's
Ready or not, here I come. You better hurry, guys.
First aid kit here!
Finish it right out of here.
that. I need
how
a
you do
medic
it,
back
people.
now.
Still, you only won the battle, not the war. Back to the plan, guys.
He's up close to it.
We've got the shield.
First aid. Get the first aid here. First aid. I get the first aid.
Guys, get this shit going.
I think that's enough evidence to kill their case against us, but I
I won't go for the A loot, just a minimal loot. So that wasn't actually not bad. Only got one down, but still pull it off. I'm just starting to learn how the Kingpin works. But it's a very cool idea of a perk deck. You know, being the first ever replace your throwable perk deck. The concept is pretty cool. Which you have to get used to it, because mainly I always usually walk in concussion grenades when running the Anarchist, Armor, Rogue. You have to be very different with your playstyle. And I pretty much show that for example. So I feel you have to play very tactically with the Kingpin. If you need to get items or mission equipment outside in the open, it's best you activate Kingpin either, I don't know, either now or when your armor about to break. But the thing is, the enemies on Depth Sense damage you really fast, so you had to actually get the best timing to activate your injector. Overall, this was a very cool idea of the perk deck, and my build is very efficient, very effective. So thanks for watching. Until next time, farewell.